Yes. It looks like you have cell hearings before the arraignment so you can be restored before being arraigned. Yes. The same as having cell hearings before the trial so you can be restored so as to be able to stand trial. Yes. But I thought it was a cell hearing that you needed to have restoration so that you could acknowledge the actual sentencing of the court. Pooch! Now, I could be wrong. A lot of judges say, Paul, you don't understand the cell hearing. But I made sure we were going to have one there, Mindy Walker. Yes. In fact, I was sure to ask the prosecuting attorney, is the next hearing going to be the cell hearing? Yes. Or you decide to admit me to the Western State Hospital to have psychotropic medication admitted against my son so that I could stand trial. Yes. So that I could have a sentencing hearing. Yes. So you could have me sentenced for two gross misdemeanors. Poop. Now, since you didn't have Well, you should do a little more study, Brett Roberts. The cell hearing is for sentencing. Yeah. It's not for the actual trial itself. Yeah. You don't have to have a cell hearing to be arraigned. Yes. But when I was arraigned, Judge Landis allowed me personal recognizance. Yeah. And I did appear in court every time. But when you put in your actual response that we're going, oh, the restoration is for the sentencing hearing. I know you want to disagree with me. But if you're sane enough to be arraigned, yes, and you appear at every hearing, yes, and you're sane enough to stand trial, yes, you might be insane, yes, to be able to be sentenced. See, it's one of these insanity pleas. Right, right, right. If you restore a person before they can actually admit as to being insane during the trial, yes, I plead not guilty by reason of insanity. Yes. You can actually try them, yes, but when sentencing them, you have to restore them. Oh! So when you do your restoration of individuals that can't be restored, yes, you took away the availability of the insanity plea, yes, of guilty or not guilty. They were crazy at the time, so they couldn't have been guilty of it, but they could have been guilty if you could restore them. It's always this big question exactly what did happen during the time of the crime? Yes. On June 16th, on, before, or earlier than that, exactly who was it that was emailing the people at Heidi Budnick's workplace? Who was it that said they were going to blow right now? Exactly who was it? Who was it?